Cipher is shaping up to be a unique 5-star Quantum Nihility character in Honkai Star Rail, and with the latest leaks, we finally have a clearer picture of how she might function. She is expected to arrive in the second half of version 3.3 and will likely be a crit-based sub-DPS with strong synergy and follow-up attack teams, despite being a Nihility unit. But what makes Cipher so interesting is her exclusive debuff, Foretold, and how it interacts with her overall kit. Before we dive in, don't forget to like and subscribe so you can keep up with HSR leaks. Now, at her core, Cipher's damage seems to be front-loaded, meaning she can deal a lot of burst damage up front, but she also relies on teammates to trigger her follow-up attacks and maximize her potential. This makes her different from typical Nihility characters, who usually focus on damage over time or pure debuffs. Instead, she leans heavily into additional damage through her unique mechanics. Cipher's playstyle revolves around Foretold, a debuff she automatically applies at the start of any ally's turn or action. It always targets one enemy at a time, prioritizing the one with the highest HP. When an enemy with Foretold takes damage from any ally, Cipher enters her wealth bond state, recording a portion of that total damage. But just to be clear, true damage cannot get recorded in this state. Then, whenever an ally attacks the enemy with Foretold, Cipher performs a follow-up attack, dealing quantum damage based on her ATK. However, there's a catch. The number of follow-up attacks she can perform resets after using her ultimate. This means Cipher's rotation will likely require careful management to maximize her additional damage output. Given that her primary source of damage comes from follow-up attacks, Cipher is expected to be a fantastic pairing with characters who can consistently hit multiple times in a turn. While we don't have full confirmation on how her multipliers will work, she's already being compared to Phainon as an upgraded sub-DPS for her teams. However, her true value might shine in the future with Phainon, a highly anticipated physical destruction unit who is rumored to have a multi-action kit, even possibly follow-up attacks. Cipher's ability to apply Foretold without using a turn also makes her a strong candidate for teams that need off-turn damage while maintaining high action economy. Since she can front-load damage but still needs allies to trigger her follow-up attacks, she could work well alongside high-speed, high-damage compositions. With Cipher joining the Quantum Nihility roster, we could see more experimentation with follow-up attack synergy in Nihility-based teams. Her ability to constantly switch targets and dish out additional damage makes her flexible, but the real question will be how effective her debuff transfer mechanic is in actual gameplay. For example, if she will apply debuffs with every follow-up attack, then she can be a potential Acheron teammate too. If Cipher's numbers hold up, she could end up as a top-tier sub-DPS option, providing consistent additional damage in a way that no other Nihility character has done before. But if her follow-up attacks are too dependent on rotation management, she might struggle in teams that don't fully optimize her wealth bond mechanic. Either way, Cipher is shaping up to be a highly anticipated character, and her synergy with future units like Phainon could make her an essential pull for players looking to build Quantum Nihility teams. What do you think about Cipher so far? Do you see her as a must-pull, or do you think her mechanics might be too situational?